SAA reporter Michael Marilia is at OR Tambo International Airport and joins me now. Michael, I must ask, listening to what Tladi has just said, especially when it comes to domestic SAA flights which won't resume before Tuesday, it appears as though those check-in counters will remain empty the entire weekend.
Absolutely, Faith. I actually want to take you on a journey because we are at the area just in front of those check-in counters. And normally, Faith, this area is packed with passengers ready to board their flights, getting ready to crisscross the country. As you can see in front of me, absolutely nobody there. We're also standing, Faith, in front of a series of ropes. Basically, these will be used to cordon people off to make sure that they form nice and orderly lines. But as you can see, Faith, absolutely no use today because absolutely no flights from SAA. So really we are getting a very surreal picture at the airport at the moment of flights cancelled, a lot of silence in areas where typically there's a big buzz as people get ready to head out over the weekend to their various destinations. We're also seeing a few people coming up to us, Faith, and wanting some clarity, saying what's going on with SAA. We're hearing things in the media, but we're not sure what exactly is happening. Also over here, these shelves are usually packed with newspapers so that passengers can have a look at the papers before they head on to their flights. But of course the irony is SAA is making the headlines today in the newspapers because it simply is not operating those flights. So let's just head a little bit further, Faith, and you can get a sense of how quiet it is actually at the moment. A few hundred meters to my left, the Mango check-in counters are fairly busy. Teddy is going to show you those. SAA has used its relationship with Mango to try and accommodate as many of its passengers as it can, but still, Faith, a lot of frustration at OR Tambo this afternoon. But we are going to get some clarity from an executive at South African Airways who's been trying to explain what your options are if you do have a ticket with the national carrier. And she's actually here amongst some of the passengers trying to help out, trying to offer as much clarity as she can. So let's speak to her now. Mbali Mabena is head of customer relations at South African Airways, and she joins me now. Bali, thanks so much for talking to us. Quite a few people gathering here in the queue, trying to get some clarity, trying to plan their travel arrangements. If I do have an SAA ticket over the weekend and going into Monday, very quickly, just give us a sense, what are my options?
Okay, good afternoon to you and the viewers. Our customers have a couple of options that we have really communicated to them, and we continue to communicate and acknowledging that this is an inconvenience to them. When you've got a ticket and you want to travel over the weekend, as we have said, our flights are cancelled. So tomorrow we are not operating, Sunday we are not operating, and on Monday. But Sunday and Monday it will be international flights. All our domestic passengers, we are requesting that they contact our contact center, which is +27 11 978 1111. That is our contact center, and we also have a toll-free number that they can call, which is 086 06 606 60, and we will assist them. And those who have made the bookings through the travel agencies, we request that they contact the travel agencies, and the travel agencies have been given our rebooking policies. They will ensure that they help them so that they can get away. But we are doing, as you can see, that the counters are clear. We've got a queue, but we've got our staff members that are also helping and in ensuring that the customers are cleared.
Just to be clear though, Bali, just because the SAA flight has been cancelled doesn't necessarily mean that you won't be able to get to your destination. South African Airways can accommodate you through Mango, through SA Airlink, for example.
Yes, we are trying so hard to make sure that we accommodate our customers through our partners, through SAA Alliance, to clear them out of the airports. And as you can see, the reason that there is no lot of people is because some have already made the changes, some have already been re-accommodated on other flights.
All right. There has been some confusion with regards to passengers where some have made bookings via travel agents, for example, and then said, why have I not heard from SAA? If they made a booking with a travel agent, should they be expecting communication from that agent?
Yes, definitely. If you have made a booking through the travel agency, you will get a notification from the travel agents. Remember, we cancelled our booking, our flights 48 hours ago. So we will communicate through all our travel agencies, and they will notify the customers. Yes, I know some want to get information directly from South African Airways, but it's difficult because we only have the contact numbers of the travel agencies, not of the customers themselves. That's why we encourage them to really go back to the travel agencies and call them, and if maybe they are in doubt, then they can call our call centers. We will definitely assist them.
How are most passengers responding? Are they choosing to go on other flights, for example, Mango or Airlink, or are they instead asking for a refund and saying, no, I'd rather not travel?
There are a couple of scenarios. There are those who are asking to actually postpone their travel. So what we have done, our policy allows them to postpone their travel. They can rebook till the end of November, and their tickets will be valid up until October 2020. And we've got those who want to cancel and rebook on other airlines. We are giving them a full refund of their ticket, including the airport taxes. But you've got those who've got separate tickets. So we know that you are coming to Johannesburg and you are connecting on another airline. We would not know about the other portion of the ticket. We're only going to take responsibility for the portion that has South African Airways a ticket on it. Again, we've got those that are booked on SAA, but they are holding our code share tickets, which will be a 4 digits. It will not be a 3 digits. If your ticket is a 4 digit, that means your flight is not cancelled because you are not on SAA operated flight, but you are on our code share or SAA Alliance partners.
All right. And Bali, thanks so much for giving us some clarity. I'll leave you to it. I know you've been busy throughout the day. So that's the situation at the moment, Faith. Not a lot of people checking in, but SAA saying it is doing its best to make sure they get on those flights and they get to their destinations over the weekend. Faith?
Thanks very much for that. Michael Marilia.